Good evening, our beloved viewers. You are watching on Live RTD channel. Welcome to this English news edition. Here are the top stories. The President of the Republic, His Excellency Ismail Margile, arrived in Nairobi. The head of the state inaugurated the National Police Hospital. And on the international scenes in Gaza, humanitarian aid are parachuted into Gaza Strip. Those were the headlines. Thanks for joining us in our newsroom. The President of the Republic, His Excellency Ismail Margile, arrived this evening in Nairobi, the Kenyan capital, where he participated in the sixth session of the Assembly of United States on Environment. Upon his arrival, the head of state was welcomed by several Kenyan delegation, including the ministers, and also a Djiboutian delegation were accompanying the head of state. These sessions of United Nations Environment Assembly meeting was established in 2012, and it is held every 2 years. It means task is to define, integrate resilience policies in relation to the environmental conservation. It also serves as a platform for exchanging, announcing, and adopting international legislation related to environmental issues. The President of the Republic will benefit from this trip to Kenya to meet on the sidelines of the meeting with the key officials of the hosted countries, including the President William Ruto. He will also meet with several other counterparts of the participating head of state and government. The President of the Republic present him at the sixth session of the United Nations Environment Assembly. This morning, the President of the Republic, His Excellency Ismail Margile, sponsored a ceremony on Wednesday morning, the official opening of the National Police Hospital in Djibouti, located at the headquarters of General Directorate to the Police. The National Police Hospital, a modern health institution, offer a variety of care specialty in general medicine, advanced surgery, the cardiology, but also the pediatric and management of disease associated with disease through the emergency service that operate every day on the week, 24 hours a day. Today, the National Police Hospital Center maintain its activities continuously. On the other hand, it most famous feature lies in providing the healthcare which require traveling abroad with a capacity of 95 beds. The National Police Hospital combined benefit and pleasure. Its separate sanitary wards were distributed in a series of new building leading to a square. The mission is decorated with gardens and green spaces which undoubtedly contribute to the calm of patients and thus recovery. It should be noted that this medical facility of the National Police was provided with all supplies which made it university hospital and therefore enhancing the continuous training which is one of ambitious in its goals. A remarkable development has been recorded in terms of qualified human resources, infrastructure and equipment. The establishment of the National Police Hospital, the Medical Surgical Center in March 2021 constitute a starting point for a series of national transformation and innovation to meet the need of police patients and civilians population in many areas. The Medical Surgical Center of Police Health Service receive and provide care for patients who require specialized medical care in medicine, surgery, and other. For it is worth nothing that to announce by 24 hours everyday emergency service. The constructions of the hospital building made it possible to reconfigure the National Police health service and stabilize at the hospital that include many specialized service. The hospital's capacity is 59 beds and service provide care and specialize in medicine, surgery, but also the surgical activities, biological exploration, and other disease. Indeed, the President of the Republic, His Excellency Ismail Mergele, visit the health facilities for this purpose, the new medical facilities, strengthening of this hospital center, which was initiated by the Director General of Colonel Abdurrahman Ali Kahin in support of basic care and aims to expand police health service. The goal, which is to improve the health of police officials and their families as well as residents through increase efficiency the health system in our country. The organization offers a complete, effective health care and as well as the health service The basic project of this hospital construction project is linked to health worker skills improvement. The program of the specialties in the file of maternal and child health. This step is consistent with the health policy of our country, where these courses are stabilized training at the forefront of health priorities to improve the medical system in general, especially the maternal and child morbidity and mortality.
Yeski amanka garabkaga joogo duco aan gudhayba guudkaga saaraye ila soo dhawow ila soo dhawow
gabi caalamkoo dhani waxay loo galbinayaan waa goobtan ku nool iyo nabadaan gudhayne eyga u horseedaye
ila soo dhawow ila soo dhawow
gabi caalamkoo dhani waxay loo galbinayaan waa goobtan ku nool iyo nabadaan gudhayne eyga u horseedaye
ila soo dhawow ila soo dhawow
gabanimo uu dhaladkii hayaba
Oya boyahe
inageedna meel sare hayaba
Oya boyahe
guntiga wadkaysto hayaba
Oya boyahe abagushi hananaye ila soo dhawow ila soo dhawow
gabanimo uu dhaladkii hayaba
Oya boyahe
inageedna meel sare hayaba
Oya boyahe
guntiga wadkaysto hayaba
Oya boyahe abagushi hananaye ila soo dhawow ila soo dhawow ila soo dhawow
In a statement made by the President of the Republic, His Excellency Ismail Mergile, after the inauguration ceremony of the National Police Hospital, the President of the Republic welcomed the stabilize profile of this health center and increase the medical offer available in the national territory. The President also stated he will always provide support consistent to the success and development of this establishment medical. Finally, the President of the Republic congratulate the general management of the police and all hospital staff for their effort to creation and implementation of these technologies equipped hospital. The Minister of Justice and Prison Service in charge of human rights received this morning, Wednesday 28 February, in his office, the Minister of Union Delegation approved by the governmental authorities for development in the presence of the Chairman of National Committee for Rights, the Human Rights being in Djibouti. After an exchanging friendly talks, the two sides discussed ways to implement the reviewed recommendation. The comprehensive league, which aimed to evaluate the extent to which member states fulfill their obligation in the file of human rights. It should be noted that Djibouti, represented by the National Human Rights Committee, received congratulation and praise during this periodic review, thanks to the great efforts that have been made in the file of promoting and protection of human rights. In a brief statement following this meeting, the European Union ambassador to Djibouti praised with a statement and effort made by the National Human Rights Committee, which is concerned with the strengthening and following up achieving the goals set up in the international agreement and the relate contests to human rights which have became the state is a party to describing the meeting of the European Union delegation with the Minister of Justice as a fruitful and constructive meeting. For his part, the chairman of the committee commented on his part on the topic that the delegation is discussions with the minister, noting that it was focused primarily on the ways and means of following up on implementation recommendation issues by the Universal Periodic Review, pleading to move forward towards promotion and defending the human rights. This morning, Wednesday, 28 February, the Minister of Infrastructure and Equipment, accompanied by the Minister of Decentralization and Local Authorities, in the presence of senior Saudi officials, kicked off the rehabilitation work on National Road 9, also called the Road of King Fahd bin Abdulaziz. Thus, the launch of rehabilitation work on National Road 9, providing the connection between the two modern regions of Tadjoura and Oboko, to which is part of the continuity of Djibouti's development ambition. This work, financed with the support of a Saudi Fund for Development, is entrusted to the Saudi company, and it's Chinese construction under the technical supervision of the Djiboutian Road Agency. The minister also recalled the place of the road infrastructure in the economic growth of the port sector, and government is effort to mobilize considerable resources to stabilize itself in the region as a preferred logistic hub. Within the framework of the strengthening the partnership between the European Union and the relevant intergovernmental bodies, development was undertaken by the Deputy Executive Secretary of Intergovernmental Authorities on Development, known as IGAD, Mr. Mohamed Abdi, and the European Union Ambassador to Djibouti to IGAD yesterday morning. A financing agreement was signed in the amount of 4 million euros. IGAD headquarters. This financial support agreement reflects the European Union's recognition of its essential rules, the role of the intergovernmental authorities on development in promoting the development regional and peace in the Horn of Africa. This financing agreement reflects a shared commitment to stability, security and development in the region of IGAD. This event also symbolizes the European Union's confidence in the capacity of the IGAD with the development to bring about positive change, which reflects its belief that supporting these authorities. The Minister of Energy in charge of natural resources, Mr. Yunus Ali Gedi, headed a delegation, a high-level official in Nairobi, the capital of Kenya, during the 18th meeting of the Council of Minister Energies members, the countries of East Africa. This high-level meeting aims to support the development of energy sector and integration of electricity system and nationalism in the East African region. The items of on the agenda of this meeting were focused on especially on examining the result to evaluate and flexibility of the proposed change to energy regulatory structure. In a speech he delivered on this occasion, the Minister of Energy, Mr. Yunus Ali Gidi, expressed that our country support fully advance the country's energy vision and support its effort to improve the use of available clean energy resources in the region for the benefit of all of us and population, achieving the goals of reducing the production of the meeting. This meeting and the discussion topics such as evaluating proposal of the Council of Ministers energy. Within the framework of operation to monitor the price of basic fundamental foodstuff in Sheikh Musa neighborhood located in the country of Belbela, the Minister of Trade and Tourism inspector the operations this operation conducted the price and quality of product to this morning. The main goals of the large scale operation in the to ensure on one hand that previously established prices are respected, the Minister of Trade and Tourism on other hand monitor the quality of food product. During this mission, the inspector is touring all point of sale and at the end of this check observation notice the justified increase in prices in some place of commerce. The food products that have been subject to investment are sugar, flour, milk, powders, and also domestic need. In addition to that, check for the Ministry of Trade and Tourism official issues appeal and warning for all the economic workers in Djibouti to comply with the prices set by the state. In Arta, organizing a launch event for the campaign, it's work on communications for social and behavioral change and addressing together with the parents about the importance of about the promoting of the education and integrate development of the child to get support from parents, teachers, society in general, and also achieve goals. So this is launch the project which is with the National Union of Djibouti and also initially launched as a national campaign on communication in order to exchange social behavior, a number of topics including the education and learning from through the community engagement early the childhood. During this project, information session will also be conducted for parents through the constructive education talks in order to raise their awareness on the necessity of preschool education for children. Inauguration ceremony took place in the presence of local authorities, including the prefect of the region and the teachers and parents of the students. The prefect of the region of Arta, Mr. Hassan Tabali, he said, expressed his support for this noble cause, expressing the crucial importance of the pre-education schools development for the youth for this initiative. And now in Randa district, where the new district the new official of district was welcomed in an atmosphere of happiness and a warm welcome through a ceremony. Handover was held at the administrative headquarters of Randa region. The event took place under the supervision of Deputy Prefect and who officially inaugurate the new official takes the presence of in the presence of Randa village chief as well as traditional authorities. It is worth emphasize that in Randa district it's considered an employee to Tejura and has moved to a new job as the state administrative official in the same region. The elders and Randa community ended the event with a moment of reflection, praying to God to facilitate the new administrators carrying out their responsibility in a good manner helps him succeed. And now for the international, since the United Nations is concerned about the large-scale almost famines in Gaza Strip, many NGOs accuse Israel of preventing humanitarian aid despite from the decision of the International Court of Justice. Several Egyptian Qatari and Jordanian plane dropped humanitarian aid boxes on the city, Rafah, where hundreds of thousands of Gazan people have sought shelter in resentment to escape from Israeli army attack. The United Nations is concerned about the large-scale, almost inevitable famine in the sector, Palestinian especially in the north. Since January 23, no convoy has been able to reach Gaza City, where he lives. Thousands of people are in a miserable condition, according to the United Nations. This is it for this edition. Thanks for watching and have a good evening.